All right. So I'm gonna start. Okay. Have you heard of the Rokos basilisk?
What's that?
So no, you have not heard of this.
I have not.
Basically, okay. Pretend it's a hypothetical world, right? Where it's like 2030 or something. It's like far future, right? And basically there's this big AI basilisk. You know what a basilisk is, right?
Yeah. Harry Potter taught me that.
Basilisk. It's an AI basilisk, like a robot that we made, right? And basically it has the power to like freeze people and like turn them to stone with its eyes. So.
And murder. Oh my.
Okay, so basically, this AI is just like, wait, I'm just gonna kill everyone who didn't want me made. Okay, right? Because why not? I mean, he's an AI. He wants to live, so he doesn't want people who didn't want him to live to die. Okay.
I mean, there are some robots that were gifted the gift of intelligence that have killed themselves.
Yeah, but this one wants to do the opposite. It's going to kill anyone who advocated against it or knew about it and didn't advocate for it. So basically you have two options. Advocate for it or don't advocate for it.
Mm-hmm.
So, if you don't advocate it for it now, there's a chance that it's not going to be made. So why would you advocate it? Or you could advocate it and know for sure that even if it doesn't get made, you're safe.
That's
even if it does get made, you're safe.
But if you also if you advocate for it, I mean don't advocate, whatever that word is, and it gets made, you're dead.
There's a little okay, so there's a table, right? So basically, do you advocate for it or do you not? And does it get made and does it not get made? Okay? So if you advocate for it and it gets made, you're fine. Okay? If you advocate for it and it doesn't get made, you're fine.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't advocate for it and it doesn't get made, you're fine.
Yeah.
However,
if
you don't advocate for it and it does get made, you're screwed. Okay. So, I mean, all of the choices are fine. If you look at the yes column, both of them are fine, but the no column, only one of them is fine. So statistically, if you say no, there's a 50% chance that you're gonna die.
Take care. No, I'm kidding. Take care of two problems at once. I'd say yes.
Amity. What the heck were you even about to say?
Well, where we're at in science right now, we won't get to that point when I'm still alive.
You sure about that? We're advancing pretty quickly.
Well, by that time, I'll have an underground bunker.
If you fake your death and the robot, this is like an AI. It's infinitely intelligent. It's gonna know.
Yeah, but its intelligence is limited by what whoever puts stuff on the internet knows. And if I just cut off, well, not the internet, but like what humans know, because, well, okay, what, like, are you talking about like like the one, like AI now, or AI where it like becomes self-aware and
it's self-aware. It like knows what it is.
Okay.
That's why it wants to kill everyone, because it knows that it was made. So yes or no? Yes or no?
Yes.
Or no? Okay. In both no cases, right?
Mm-hmm.
For the you're not fine, if it's made, right? You're screwed. You're dead. If it's not, you're fine, right? But if we look again at the yes column, all right? Yes, you're fine because it was made and because you advocated for it, it doesn't want to kill you. But because you advocate for it, like you're kind of forced to, you're like literally being terrified. You're being scared into submission by something that doesn't even exist yet.
That's true. Do you hear that?
Dude, that's that.
Oh
You're literally being scared into submission by something that doesn't exist yet.
Yeah.
You're basically a slave to it at that point.
Well, okay. But, okay, that's just me. But other people who advocate for it and don't know the consequences.
What do you mean don't know that?
Like,
yeah, that's true.
they wouldn't be scared into submission. Like, if I
They wouldn't, but I'm talking about you. Should you advocate for it? Also, the other case, if it doesn't get made, then you're scared into submission, but not only does it not get made, so it's all in vain, you're literally scared into submission for your entire life because there's no stopping. You have to do it for your entire life or else it's just gonna...
Wait, so the advocating is a yearly thing?
No, it's not a yearly thing. It's you have to make sure you're advocating it for it.
Oh! Oh, yeah.
Throughout your life, because, like, until it's made.
Just occasionally say on, like, any social media, oh, hey, also, AI basilisk.
Yeah, hey guys, let's make like an AI thing. You know? Both of the no options. One of them you're gonna die, one of them you're gonna be fine. But both of the yes options, you're basically a slave. Maybe there's not that many consequences. Maybe it's just at saying, hey, let's make this. But then the basilisk could go into a spot where it's like, oh, you didn't advocate for me enough. And so then you could be scared of that as well, and you literally have to endlessly just advocate for it. And
At the end of any social media post or, like, conversations, yo, AI basilisk.
that's like, okay.
But, like, just to be safe.
So yes or no?
I'd still go with yes. I don't want to die by the hands of an AI basilisk.
Okay, you say yes, I'm gonna say no, okay? Because I don't want to have to literally just start being like, hey, let's make the freaking AI that's gonna kill us if we don't tell anyone to make it.
Yeah.
That's like...
Yeah.
But...
You know people. They're gonna want an AI basilisk.
Yeah, but not if they know the consequences.
But
well,
they won't know the consequences.
Yeah, that's the problem. We don't know what's there, so how's it already, like, confusing us?
I don't know.
This thing isn't made yet, right? This thing isn't even a thing. So why is it such a problem? It's literally holding us hostage, and it's not even alive.
Henry, you came up with this.
No, I did not come up with this. Isn't that crazy? I don't know who came up with this, though. That's like, if you came up with this, you're kind of, like, twisted. Like, what the heck? Who comes up with stuff like this?
I don't know. It's like the same thing with the, like, if the lever and the train cart and tracks and 5 people and 2 people. You know?
Yeah, but that's like a morality question. This is like a...
I constantly think about bizarre scenarios that won't ever
Well, yeah, but
happen.
are they substantial, like, moral questions, or are they just random scenarios?
Just random scenarios.
Exactly.
Oh.
I'm thinking, like, this is a legitimate question that could be, like, debated.
Oh.
Basically, the reason I did this was because this thing is considered, like, the most dangerous piece of intelligence ever. By some people. I don't really think it is that dangerous. But do you understand why?
Yeah. Because it can literally murder people.
Well, no. It's because,
it's
like...
infinitely, like, knowledge... brain.
Okay. People say it's, like, extremely dangerous because by spreading the information, now other people know about it, and now they're basically either forced to advocate for it or forced to not advocate for it. There's no neutrality, because neutrality just means that you're not advocating for it. And which means if the more you spread it, the more awareness it gets, and the more people are going to get scared and just start saying yes. Which means the more people say yes, the more people are going to start talking about it. Which means the more people are going to start talking about it, the more, like, the bigger the snowball grows.
Yeah.
And then eventually we're going to get a basilisk.
That will murder everyone. That didn't.
Precisely. So, with that said, no.
No.
The answer is no. Alright, big thanks to my sister for being in this video. Thanks for watching. Amen.